If you like this video, click like. If you want to continue to follow our adventure, hit subscribe. Your support would be greatly appreciated. Hello, Little House on the Road subscribers and followers. Well, I have a viewer question. Well, actually it's 5 questions, and if I count the one on top, it's 6. And I'm going to call this one out. Her name's Andrea, and this is the second time I've done a video based on her questions. Now, she says she doesn't always watch, but now this is the second time that I've answered her questions on video. As requested, it is now I'm going to make it a requirement that she has to watch my videos every day, regardless of what she's doing. Sound fair? What do you think? Okay, I'm just going to read the first line. Did you ever think that you would one day you would be saying, "We live in a pop-up camper," to your YouTube audience? She says, "You guys are great. Glad you're doing what you're doing. Thanks for sharing your experiences with us." Okay. No, I never thought I'd have a YouTube audience. Actually, I'm quite uncomfortable with it. It's kind of shocking. Someone said the other day they were talking about us at the dinner table. Wow. I mean, I know that's a big deal, and I'm really honored by that statement. But I wasn't prepared for it. I just thought I'd throw out some videos, and this thing has grown like wildfire. So I appreciate all of you. So keep the questions coming. And but no, I didn't think I would. She says, "I'm curious about how long it took you to make the decision." It didn't take long at all. She continues on. "Did the thought come to you over the years? Was it a thought that kept pushing back at some crazy idea, or did you come to it all at once?" Okay, this is going to run into another question, so when I get to that question, I'm just going to go right back up to it. No, we bought the camper in November of 2016. And 2017, February 2017, we quit our jobs. It was all unrelated. Look, and she even points out that I've mentioned several times that, you know, we were stressed at work. We were working 60, 70 hours a week, no vacations, no time off. In September, we worked 96 hours that week. And on Labor Day week, when, you know, everybody had the 3-day weekend, we ended up working, what, 4 days? Or 4 weeks in a day. 40, 80. So we worked almost 2.5 weeks in 1 week. So we were determined after that point, we were going to take a vacation to Grand Canyon, September 2017, this year. So we went and bought a pop-up camper, and we were going to fix it up and go. Well, that never happened. There was no time to fix it up. It was just a dream. You know, I took the vacation. I submitted my vacation in January. They approved it, but they already were talking about, you know, canceling it. So in February we quit. So we had the camper, and we had savings set up, and we thought, you know what, we could do this. Why not just do it? So it was one of those ideas that we just kind of came up with, and we saw some other YouTubers doing it, not in pop-ups, but in small travel trailers. One group, you know, couple was really inspiration to us, so we thought, well, if they could do it, we can do it. And we did. So no, it wasn't some crazy idea. Next question. Did you ever have the camper for a while before you started your journey? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to rephrase that. Did you have the camper for... Okay, I know I said it right. Well, I already answered that question. I got it in November, and off we went in February. Were you campers before the big move? No, not me. Carolyn says she was, but I wasn't. I was a big camper when I was younger. You know, with my parents, I loved to camp. Now, did I like to camp? Yes. There was one summer where I took my daughter out camping a lot. I can't remember how many times, but that was probably 9, 10 years ago. But beyond that, no, I wasn't a big avid camper. I just didn't have time to go camping. I didn't have time to do anything. Now, the next question, whose idea was it in the beginning? It was all Carolyn's. She really was the one that thought this was a good idea. You know, I'm apprehensive about everything. I got to have a plan and then 2 or 3 backup plans. So, you know, she's kind of more spontaneous. So she just kind of went with it and talked me into it, and I started working on the camper. What did the friends and family think? Well, we don't have any friends, and that's kind of maybe why we do the lifestyle we do. You know, people kind of don't get along with us for some reason. It just always seems that things backfire when we try to develop relationships. So, can't say we have a lot of friends. Family, on the other hand, I think Carolyn's family took it relatively well. Haven't heard any complaints from the family. My family, my mother, she was very supportive. My mother's kind of funny though. She never saw me before, and you know, because I was always so busy working. But I think she was happy knowing that I was in a specific location, because now she tells me all the time how much she misses me and wish I would come and visit her. And I keep thinking, well, you're going to see me more now than you did before. So, but no, most everybody was supportive. Now, the ones that really thought we were nuts was outsiders, people that we didn't really associate with. Our landlord thought we were insane. You know, I mean, he absolutely just said, you can't do it, not in that. I wouldn't do it. Nope, can't do it. And I can't think of many others that just thought we were crazy. But Carolyn and I went with the idea that, you know what, I'm 45, she's 55, we're grown adults. What difference does it make what they think? So, okay, the next question, what was it that made you really think about a drastic new lifestyle? For me, I guess I'd always been preparing for this kind of lifestyle. I've always tried to look as though, what if something, you know, I guess you'd call me a survivalist, or I don't know. I don't know what you want to call me. I'm not radical about it, but I always wondered what would happen if, you know, one day we woke up and we didn't have electric, or the economy had crashed. How could I survive it? So I'd been studying and dreaming about it for years. I had a solar system, solar power system, solar panels on top of my house. I built myself, put in myself, the whole deal. Learned everything there was to learn about DC electric. I'd studied how to can foods, and I canned a bunch of foods. You know, and I really tried to take a look at what did our early settlers do, you know, back in the, you know, the West, you know, during the Depression, what did they do? So, you know, I even had dreams one time of moving to Alaska, way up north in Alaska, north of Fairbanks, and seeing if I could do it there. So to me, the pop-up is just kind of the ultimate solution to the problem. I mean, no, I'm not going to move to Alaska. It's still a great dream, but this is perfect. This worked out perfect. It all kind of came together for me. So, and the reason I decided to go ahead and answer these questions, because I typically don't want this channel to be about me or Carolyn. I want this channel to be about experiences that we've had that we can share with you, so you can learn from us in case you want to do it. But I do understand that it's important that you have to be able to trust who I am, why we made those decisions. So I thought I'd go ahead and tell you about our decision to do this through these questions. So I hope that answers some questions. I hope that gives you some confidence in our story. I thank you for watching. And be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video, and happy travels.